Like I said, it's really important for us to reach out to the parents to connect with us on these important initiatives. You've seen character as a framework implemented since last year. It was one of our school improvement goals. And I wanted to clarify, it wasn't just a goal in and of itself to have a character framework. It really is part of changing the climate, the organizational climate, the school environment, to create an environment conducive to personal and academic success, and really creating a very positive, proactive, ethical movement on the part of the entire school to really engage students in quality decision-making about the things that they are involved in. And our elementary students have been great at it, and really engaged. And you're getting letters from Hosanna. Is Hosanna here? She was here a moment ago. Our counselors have been real drivers of this work, and actually had a workshop with Gary last year in Los Angeles. We've had a really great and wonderful core group of parents, the Character Counts Parent Task Force that's led by Lisa Lord. She's here. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. And they've been engaged in making sure that we are able to communicate with all of you about our efforts in Character Counts. You may see their presence in open houses or other types of activities that you connect with us. And I'm sure Lisa, who's a couple rows back, who can stand up, she would be more than willing to hear from you, to connect with you if you're not currently on the task force. And if you'd like to be, there's always room to include more people on a task force related to such an important part of who we want to be better at everything that we do a little bit every day. They're going to be tomorrow with Gary in a special sort of workshop, connection, contact, kind of a feedback, support, and future-looking kind of meeting that allows them to sort of feed off of Gary's experience and then sort of help us define where we're moving in the future in terms of our connection with all of you. So that would be an important place for ideas and generation of activities and new initiatives from the parents. We also recognize that we are rolling out or launching a framework that needs to resonate with some of our older students. And we learned from them that, you know, the colors aren't really captivating for the older students. Slogans aren't necessarily captivating. They know it all, right? If you're a 17-year-old, you know all about character. Why would the school need to do anything about it? And why would your parents need to help you with that? Because you've been educated. And what we recognize is that they know a lot less about character than they think they do. And we need to empower them to take leadership in helping us to motivate others to connect with the character framework, to use the pillars, trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship as quality filters in defining who they are. And so what we recognize with the older students is that we need to connect with their real-life decision-making processes now, which is a lot of it. Who am I and what am I going to be doing next after high school? And so we brought in speakers now, university admissions people, that have actually talked about the importance of character in the university admissions process. How do you show and demonstrate that you are going to be a good community member for that university? That's what they're looking for. They're not looking for problems. They're looking for issues that students may bring. They're looking for quality people that are performing well academically, but almost more importantly, that are a person of character, that can jump into a community and connect with others, bring positive things to that community, create new initiatives. And so they're hearing messages from Boston University, University of Notre Dame, that cognitive level, those SAT scores, yes, they may open the door a little bit for you, but if you're not a person of character, you can't write an essay about who you are and what you can do for another community, that door is going to close on you, right? So being a person of character is essential in that next step university application process. It's really defining who you are and what you can do in a larger setting, in a community. And then we're going to bring in people from the business world. They're going to tell them the same thing. We hire for people of character. In this school, we are looking for people of character. We can train you to do a lot of things, but we can't reprogram you to be a person of character. I think it's really essential that they hear that message from not only the school, from you, and from really what they're going to be doing next. Those are for the older students. So Gary's going to have an opportunity to work with the older students. He's doing a workshop with both middle school and upper school students related to how do they become good peer counselors, good peer, sort of good colleagues, and begin to sort of create, I think, a synergy, a greater level of energy for connecting to the Character Counts framework with our older students. So I know we have parents from all levels. Character is not something we do just a little bit or in a specific grade level. Character is about who we are and what we do every day, and it's not the talk, it's the walk, right? So we hope that we're good models and we demonstrate character in our actions in front of our young people, with our young people on a regular basis. So that's a little bit of where we are with Character Counts. I thought it was important for you to hear it. You'll see in our school improvement themes. It's not just about character counts, it's about creating a positive, proactive, meaningful, decision-making culture in ERJ. And we're really fortunate to have Gary Smith with us. We started with Character Counts, and then it's starting to sort of breathe life in other areas in Brazil. So he actually is getting travel not just to Rio, but to other areas of Brazil. Last year you were in Vitória? Santos. In Santos with the program, and then he's coming on goal from Guyana. So it's starting to reverberate throughout the country, the idea, and we're at a moment, a crisis of character. And we can call what we want, political, economic issues that we're facing. It is a crisis of character, of people who cannot sort of step forward and say, I've got to change. We have to change. In order for a community to develop, in order for a country to move forward, in order for an organization to be better every day, we have to demonstrate character. So it's good to know that ERJ is leading. It's good to know that we have Gary here. It's good to know that we have all of you interested and connected to what we're doing here at ERJ. And I'm very, very fortunate to introduce a wonderful friend, a great educator, Dr. Gary Smith. Thank you. Please.